got such a beautiful intro music. I feel like Arsenio Hall. This is hard. Welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast. I'm your host, Sauce MacKenzie, Coach John. I'm honored to be coming to you from the beautiful city of Las Vegas. It's 119 degrees, but still beautiful outside. Your AC better work, but I'm here for work. The basketball is really, really tremendous out here. I've been seeing some professionals work out, NBA players, WNBA players. I'm gaining a ton of knowledge from watching Summer League, just the intricacies of the game. If you know me, you know I try to beat people at being smart. You know what I mean? Breaking down the game. I'm here to study. You know, all my trips are business trips when it comes to basketball because it's growth. That's what I do. You know, that's my son's dream. So I study that with all my heart, all my compassion, every ounce of my brain. And I love it too, not just for him. I love to drop it to anybody. I sprinkle it on boys and girls, whoever got the thirst for knowledge, if I can help you. I feel like that's what God left me here for, to change lives with this hoop. And I be learning, dog. Like, I watched the Summer League game, blessed to see Amani, Cleveland playing. Summer League Bulls versus Cleveland. Out of bounds plays, I'm like, yo, I saw that. Some of the offenses, I'm like, yo, we already do that. Drills, oh man, we need to work on that. You know, I done fell off into a little practices. You know, no footage allowed. I done seen a few practices, you know, seen some players working out, and I'm just like, yo, this is what it takes, man. Intensity is what it takes. And that's why I strive on putting out a calmer persona, because like, if I can really delve into just like the basketball, I'll be one of the greatest in the country. I'm already respected by the greats. I got international connections. I just have to not focus on negativity and just grind it out on the basketball. And seeing Amani Bates out there was like inspiring. You know, I know he took a hit. All y'all seen the clip. You know, I was out there with Shelby. We was supporting him. And I've been knowing him since he's about 13. And I just know his father. I respect his father. I see what they go through, see what they went through. So see him out there playing, it was a proud moment for me. I always salute any man, but especially a black man. You know what I'm saying? He took charge of his son's career. Similar to me, same thing, you know. And he had to fight through a lot of adversity. And the great thing about adversity, I think God sends you through adversity to give you vision. And when you go through adversity, you kind of see who really with you. And if your lowest don't break you, everything else is going to be a blessing. You know what I mean? So it's such a blessing to see him play. Saw Trace out there playing, Indiana kid, you know what I mean? Been knowing him since he was young. Just like, it's just an honor to see these little dudes grow up. And we want to be here. Like, make no mistake about it. Like, we want to be here. We got dreams and missions. And, you know, JJ working so hard, I had to tell him slow it down. But he focused. We grinding. We shining. Basketball can change lives in our community. If we really know what we're doing, it can change lives. You know, I'm out here chopping it up with Rodney. You know, I have him in here later. And we talk about how I just initiated a whole genre of basketball by getting him to train. I saw him working out every day in the gym, just discipline, hooping, training. And now, if you can lead somebody, because you don't want to say teach, because the ability to impact lives, either you got it or you don't. All you doing is getting somebody to lead you to how to just manifest it. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people I talk to. See, because if you manifest people, man, God gonna bless you 10 times. You ain't got to worry about money or nothing. Just be good to people. You know what I mean? Make your face card good. Make your voice good. Be kind to people. You know what I mean? Don't be a pushover, but be kind to people. And like me seeking that relationship, allow him to be a successful coach at a new level. And y'all learn about that more later. So those are some of the reasons I come out here. I make these connections, man. Like, one thing about me, you put me in a room, somebody gonna wanna know who I am. You know? It's probably his face, you know what I'm saying? But I got a spirit about me too. My spirit is beautiful too. You know what I mean? So people want to know. And then if you listen, I got you. Because I'm interested. So it's like, I'm trying, or if you talk, I got you too. Because I listen for an hour. That's the difference with me. I ain't got to tell you my story. You can tell me yours if it's going to help. We can make something happen. You got to be introspective. Especially when you black, you come from hard times. You come from things. You go through things. You endure things. You got to find a way to not give up, and that's what that basketball do for me. You know what I mean? I get up. I see kids. They hug me, tell me what I meant to them. Hey man, you gave my cousin a pair of shoes. Hey man, you did this. Like, bro, that's growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids graduated high school, wrote me a letter. I found a letter a kid wrote me, just thanking me, saying for helping him go to college. Like, that's how I honor my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I decided to calm down. You know what I mean? Like, I know I don't look like it, but I'm 50. You know what I mean? And being 50 comes with responsibility. Not just to myself, because I live a responsible life, but to those looking up to me so they don't misinterpret it. You know what I mean? It's time for me to really, really guide the youth to really know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I got to complete my mission, and that's to inspire some kids. You know what I mean? Like, and build, like build character, build people. Like because what makes you solid is when you put good people around you. Because when you got good people around you, you're going to always make sure the interaction's straight. And that's my application for basketball, for sports, for life. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing everything, man. Went to the WNBA Skills Challenge. It was amazing. The young lady from the Liberty hit like 43 out of 45 threes. It was amazing. The atmosphere in there was amazing. A lot of people, a lot of players. Got to network with some of the players, some of the people around some of the players. The NBA gets a lot of support. A lot of females really support the NBA. You know what I mean? Their fan base is good. I think we could, guys, we get some time, we come out, catch some WNBA games. Not expensive. And I like, coaching last year girls basketball really gave me a healthier, I always respected women's basketball, but like coaching women showed me how cerebral that game is. And that made me a better coach, coaching women. You know what I mean? So I've applied that, and that's making me a better coach coaching boys. Because like I always was strategic coaching boys, but with women, it's extra strategic because you're not dealing with the emotion of, hard-headed ass boys. You know what I mean? You're dealing with women, so they listen different, they react different, their problems are different. You know what I mean? They paying more attention to that board. They paying more attention to how you get on them. You know what I mean? You got to be more attentive to how people encourage. So when you learn that dynamic, you master that dynamic. Now I'm taking it back to the boys' side, applying that with what I already know with the toughness. And, my vision on the floor is unmatched. It's just going to be something special. That's why I decided to keep my current situation. I'm going to just be having kids in the gym, dog. Like, when it come to me, I'm tired of talking. You hear that air horn? That means I'm finna start talking. I just want to get in the gym. I don't want to debate who doing what, whatever. Like, I try to stay above the madness. You know what I mean? I got people around the country that's looking for me for drills, DMing me. Coaches get new jobs in big cities. Like, big dog, I want to pick your brain. So I'm moving on another level. And when I can get in the gym, stable, 3 times a week, I'm going to really do something special for a lot of kids. And nobody's going to be able to stop that. And that's just what I want to do. Who have I saw that looked good in Summer League? Monty Bates looked really good. Sharif Cooper looked good. Brooklyn got a kid, look good. And the Bulls got a big guard, big man, and a guard, Dos Santos, really good, heady, small guard. I think he gonna steal some backup minutes. And then a big man is really mean on the inside. Um, thing about the summer league action, bro, you right there, you hearing the action, you hearing and the one thing I love about the NBA is that the coaches that they pick for summer league are all they pretty much phenomenal. So they teaching because they striving. They gotta you cutting your teeth. Somebody basically give you a chance to cut your teeth. So you sitting right behind the huddle, you hearing that, you hearing the communication on the floor, you hearing the development, the teaching. You know what I mean? It's just a beautiful thing for somebody like me that just I'm addicted to knowledge. I'm addicted to growth. I'm addicted to listening and learning. That's how I survive. You know what I mean? And so this basketball is just special to me. You know what I mean? I like Las Vegas. This is my recharge. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't go other places. But man, here I get up 2 a.m. Give me a Bobby Flay burger, whoever he is, Gordon Ramsay. Um, they all got burgers. Get you a good ass burger, vegan burger, 2 a.m. Get you some fries. Get on the crap table. You need that every once in a while. Life is good. It's my relaxation. And then the thing about it is when you come out here and things going on, everybody's out here that you can make a connection with. Like your business card out here is so valuable because you can literally run into anybody. And people can approach you. And one thing I had to learn being from the Midwest is like, we're a little more defensive. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody started talking to me, I'll be like, man, why you asking me questions about me? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just where we from. Like it's like, man, why this dude in my business? But traveling and even before I started coming out here, having to deal with my situation around so many people from other places, it's all about mastering communication. And sometimes you gotta let your guard down, take chances, meet new people. Um, sometimes a person you think might not be talking about nothing, may be talking about everything. But them 60 seconds ain't gonna hurt you. You spending them scrolling your phone. You spending them reading about some celebrity. Somebody may have $1 million sentence, but you're too stubborn to hear it. And I just never been that guy. That's why I got so much relationship equity across the country because I just do what I do. So now, man, I want to talk about the Catchings kid going to prep school. Going to OTE. I think it's a great move. He's a great basketball player. Long, 6'7", smooth. First time I saw him, like, oh, dude, nice. You know what I mean? I think he was a sophomore. Now he's a freshman. Now it's like 7th, 8th grade. He was like, he nice. Smooth movements, hesitation, shot, graceful movements, good angles. I just thought that situation wasn't any good for him. I know the school he leaving, a lot of people think I have vendetta with that school. I really don't. I told y'all before in the last couple of episodes, I really don't have no vendettas. Like, having hate on your heart is pointless. Now you can never forget how somebody done you, but like having hate in your heart, that's pointless. Like it's only eating you up. Bitterness is only eating you up, and I'd rather just smile and shine every day. But back to Catchings, I just think that schedule, that school, playing with them tiny ass guards, go to OTE. You just saw the Thompson twins do it, put it together. You're from Indiana, so you're going to have a different bag than anybody. Your skill set, all Indiana kids really need is a shot because you're going to have that other upstairs package. You put that together and go on be in the top 10 in 2 years. They say he's still going to Purdue. I believe it when I see it. But, he's a great player. And I know they frustrated. See, these high schools will tell you, oh, man, be loyal. But if a kid transfer in could be better than you, they're going to be loyal to that new kid because they loyal to winning. So as a parent, you got to be loyal to your damn self, to your child. Don't let nobody, play with your child brain. That's your child's forever. So I'd rather piss you off because you can't win a championship. Won't nobody win. But one thing about talent does travel. I mean, look behind me. It's a Ferris wheel. You know what I mean? So if you good and you as a parent, you doing what the fuck you supposed to do for your child and your child is committed to doing it, it's got to be a two-way street. You can't be so vocal as a parent and you let your child not get proper rest. If your child is a teenager and ain't working out on their own by like high school, it's probably a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be a motivation that come from the child. Like, one thing I always tell my son, bro, I can't never want this more than you. Nah, man. I'll go work in the yard or something. You better want it. You know what I mean? And he's always, he's 7, 8 years old. You know? Now, literally, he know I wasn't going to let him stop anyway, but I'm glad he ain't try. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a gift. You know what I mean? And I knew the gift he had when he listened to me. We rolling. So with Catching's going, that kind of totally, like, a lot of people are scared of prep schools. Like 5-10 years ago, a lot of kids didn't leave that type of school he's at. You know what I mean? A lot of kids stayed the course, finished it out, tried to go in state for the community or something. But that's just not realistic no more when you got millions of dollars at stake. That's not realistic no more when you got millions of dollars at stake trying to win. So at some point, you just got to keep going. I love talking knowledge, man. I love teaching people to believe in themselves. Like, I think my greatest gift from God is the ability to make people believe, to distribute confidence, to inspire. And sometimes that like the truth ain't always welcome where evil resides. You know what I'm saying? Or dishonesty or disingenuity people reside. But you gotta tell your truth. You treat people right, tell your truth, God gonna bless you. And I always been able to like tell kids, I could look at kids and say, man, nobody never even believed in them. Hey man, come here, hey. You don't want them to walk over you. I ain't your buddy, but I am your supporter. You know, I'm a discipline you verbally, but I'm never gonna crush your spirit. See, that's wrong. Adults wake up crushing spirits. I despise that. Spirit of a child is a beautiful thing. You should water it, nurture it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to get back to in our community. When I was a kid, that's what the community was about. Even if you was bad, they was on your ass. Now, we just wonderless. No unity, no unification, no nothing. We just out here floating, and I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? So I believe, my blessing is to be, I'm blessed. I'm intelligent, viral. I've survived some things. It's a lot of things, God could see, you know what, he never gave up on me. So I'm blessed to be able to do this, move around, talk how I talk, know this game, know this life, be inspired, businesses. I don't care if it's away from the basketball court. I solve a lot of things for people. And I'm blessed to do that. I'm not tired of doing that. It's an honor, actually. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, one of my ways of honoring myself and being thankful for what I'm blessed with is to inspire other people. You know what I'm saying? Is to make people smile, give them some hope. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of people are in a tizzy. I heard about what I said about certain schools not getting people scholarships and all that. I mean, that's fine. You could be in your feelings. I don't deal with feelings. I just deal with facts. Emotions make you cry sometimes, like H-Town. I don't really deal with emotions. You know what I mean? Just tell me when I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? I don't go back and forth with dudes. But I will say this, and everybody know this, right? I could say something, and it be the talk of the town. Just don't act like you don't know where it's coming from, man. You know what I mean? You know, with all due respect, you know, you see me, you speak, but everybody know, you know, I shift the thinking forward. I am your CNN ticker at the bottom of the screen. That's my brain flowing through the news you read and talking about. If I decide to make a topic, it's a topic. That's a gift. So sometimes just cite the source. That's why I respect my man from the newspaper joint. He the only one. LaRon, he the only one. He cited me when I broke the Pike the story. He cited me as a source. Other than that, dudes just be jacking my shit like y'all looting or something. I ain't even know. Shit you taking, you can't do nothing with it. Cause everybody know it come from me. You know? And then, you know, the thing about it is when they think you're gonna lose, you crazy. And then when you win, you're arrogant. Think about it, I wasn't ever crazy. I was just always arrogant. What? I grew up with a mama called me handsome every day. What the fuck you think I'm gonna call myself? But I digress. But you know, you gotta inspire these young boys, talk to them too. I don't just tell them her layups. I tell them, bro, you make sure you know how to iron, make sure you know how to fold your clothes, make sure you helping your mama, make sure you taking the garbage out, you know what I mean? Make sure you learn how to floss, you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling them all kind of things. Make sure you know how to use a condom, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling them shit, know how to avoid conflict. So when you play for me, you play for somebody that care about you more than a basketball player. I care about you as a person. So that's why I win. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the sauce, man. I got to get me something to eat. I'm on, I think we on Vietnam time or whatever. I don't even know what time it is, bro. I just know I'm hungry and shit. I'm finna get to popping. I got Rodney up in here later. Got the WNBA All-Star game. I got Summer League. I think it's Final Four. I'm catch Monty and them. I'm just popping, moving around, City Electric, man. You know, I always tell people, right? If I do you right and you can't come around, man, that's your heart. I don't care where you at. It ain't on me. Because you know I was good to you. That's why I always get that Ferris wheel behind me. It's so inspiring. It just says joy. Like Ferris wheel, just, I'm finna have fun. You know what I mean? God bless, man. We out. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Coach John, we don't miss. Go online. I appreciate the people that's been getting a few of my shirts, man. Get my shirts. Big news, probably Monday, Tuesday. Gotta see how it go. But we got some announcements coming. I'm gonna be ranking some staffs, some coaching staffs when I get back in the back cave. My worst, my best. I'm gonna tell y'all where the scams are, where the jigs is, and where the locks are. Cause I'm him. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Peace.